Ladies and gentlemen, shit. Welcome to Sweatshop number 4. If I put out the movie one, which I will when I get around to editing it.
I'm not in that one, so it's not worth watching.
True, that's why I don't want to edit it. I don't think it's funny. Having not listened to it. We are Sweatpants Factory. This is Sweatshop number 4. I said that just now. As per tradition, we're a little bit drunk and a little bit high. I am Matt Kimley, the Whiskey Trunks. I'm with my good brother, Danny No Name, and Evan Rhino Chubburger.
I'm Evan.
And today we have joining us the illustrious, majestical Disney princess, Erin. Do you want a fucking Instagram shout out or something like that?
No,
you don't want all 4 of our subscribers that are us to subscribe to you?
You can go for it.
I don't know what your tag is. I'm like her 16?
No,
I'm like her 13.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Timestamp. 10:56. Okay, to 11:56. Gang, today our topic, once again, because I refuse to relinquish control, is going to be probably mostly scene-based music stuff. And we're going to do, hopefully in order, favorite singer, favorite screamer, favorite singer-screamer, and favorite rapper, just to add some variety.
Some flair.
Because we are not whitewashed.
We're pretty whitewashed.
Despite the fact that my favorite rapper is white.
So let's
me too.
We're not there yet. That's the last. We're gonna round robin this shit and go like one category at a time. Everyone understand?
The only one that didn't use paper.
Let's. You are the only one that didn't use paper. Fuck you, millennial.
Yeah, technology.
I'll make you feel better. I initially used my hand.
Let's do it a little bit differently and dangerously. Start off with good old Danny No Name, because he doesn't know what's going on right now. Danny No Name, who is your favorite? And we're allowing honorable mentions if necessary. But Danny No Name, who is your favorite singer?
I have an honorable mention.
Do you want to do that first?
Yes.
Okay.
My honorable mention is Melanie Martinez, because I listen to her.
Who the fuck is that?
Constantly. I don't know, some pop lady.
Is that the Crybaby girl?
Yes.
I have not heard of this woman.
She's your honorable mention.
She's my honor, because okay.
Out of all the okay. Let's go defend it, and then if we feel the need to attack,
respect his decision.
That's what I'm saying.
Defend.
Well, here's my
Martinez is beautiful, different, and it just works.
If he likes the voice, he likes the voice.
I don't know any songs by her, so I guess I can't attack you. Despite how badly I want to, but do you have anything else to add to?
Well, so for most of these, when you say favorite,
is she on the radio?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Aaron, do it.
Cry baby, but you don't care. I censored it for you.
Cry, baby.
Something left through their tears.
Never heard it. Don't care. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
that's
I don't know. What are these lyrics? Try and pop along. We'll find it.
All right. Who's your number one?
Tillian.
Tillian. Good choice. Do you
solid choice.
His song is like sweet molasses, just funneling through my ear.
Like if it was really high molasses.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you want to? Can you pick a favorite track? Pick one of your favorite tracks, Tillian tracks. You frequented Tides of Man as well, right?
I do like Tides of Man. Salamanders and Worms, very good song.
Okay.
Very good song with Tillian.
Tillian Pearson, real quick, because I will dominate and be the podcast man. Famous for Dance Gavin Dance, lead vocalist, and previously Tides of Man. So
he's doing his own solo project.
Yes, he
did feature a song with I the Mighty, I think.
Yes, he did.
Silver
Tongue. Just very good. High voice. It mixes really well with a lot of music. Actually, when it was just, whether it's solo with his new solo stuff, and when it was just him as the singer,
just dig the fuck out of it.
In Tides of Man, just still good. Pair it with John Mess's screaming. I think it's even better. But I mean, he goes well with
Gavin.
screaming and solo, and he just has that really high range that I think just sounds really good. He just really holds it together.
Pick. What was your song? Salamanders by
Salamanders and Worms,
which is a Tides of Man
which
song?
is an early 2008, I think, Tides of Man song.
Okay.
Respect, man. All right, Aaron.
All right.
Favorite singer, and if you feel the need, honorable mention.
Well, here's a fun one for you, boys and girls. Jungkook from BTS.
Okay.
So
Is that
for anyone
honorable
who-
mention or
No,
favorite?
that is favorite.
All right.
So for anyone who doesn't know BTS, K-pop, living that best life.
Yeah.
Who
Energy,
Jenny
energy,
hates.
energy.
Something.
Enemy.
It
I can get
pains
them to listen
me.
to like 2 of their songs.
It
Not-
pains me that you find
Well,
You and I can chill
Dan, I
and just
can
listen
get
to
through.
K-pop.
small
all the time.
Asian boys more attractive than me. Oh,
Danny gets.
Oh.
They're doing it. They're
sick.
doing a U.S. tour.
Why do you think I wanted
Is
to
that
buy
the
me tickets
$200
earlier?
ticket? Are they coming here?
They're coming. No,
last
they're
time
in
I looked, it's
Chicago,
like $400 for a
LA.
ticket.
That sounds about. Wait.
But it's their.
Actually,
but
though?
they're doing stadium tours.
That was-
yeah,
yeah.
when they first initially came to the U.S., each ticket that weren't in stadiums even were costing $400 plus, even for nosebleeds.
I mean, you
Wow.
have
That's
to.
insane.
Well, I mean, you do have to kind of factor in the whole thing. They're coming from overseas.
Yeah, but
True.
that's wild
And
to
they
me. Like,
have to make a profit too. is
because
the
they're
thing.
not hitting like
I-
most states like a lot of bands from the U.S. would do.
And
But
then
there is a not dichotomy, but like they need to charge enough to justify flying all the way over here from South Korea, where they're huge,
Well,
but
yeah, that's where they make all their money.
comparably small country compared to the U.S. So like to come here, that obviously costs money and stuff, and to bring their whole production, which is probably pretty huge. But then, how many people
But-
in America
but
are
see-
not only going to come see them, but pay that much money? Which, like, I feel like a JB
A decent
Taylor Swift ticket is like
percentage.
maybe $200.
I mean, they're charging
Right?
that much
For
because
decent seats, yes.
there's like a lot of not. There's a significant amount of people in America that don't know them or listen.
that's
to
what I'm
them.
saying. So how
Whereas-
can I justify that?
Well, what I'm saying-
Because when they come, they're coming
because
overseas.
it's a very rare time
And-
for a lot of artists from overseas, especially ones like that, to come to the U.S. So it's a really big deal, and because they're only here for such a limited time, so you pay to see that.
and not everybody in America listens to them. South Korea is a much smaller country, but everybody over there listens to
But
them.
you know what? I think actually you have a point there, Aaron, that they're almost banking on that the few fans like yourself are going to be so rabid and fervent to see them that they'll be like, fuck it, yeah, this is what I'm spending my tax return on, right? Is buying that ticket. Cool. Do you have any other like specific things about the voice that, you
It's
know...
just-
Is this the singer guy? Because I know in those bands there's
He's-
usually a singer type and a rapper type and a and a dance guy.
He's mostly known for singing, but he's just so good at it. It's very melodic. It's very nice. It's just-
Can I ask a hard-hitting reporting question?
Sure.
How many band members are there in BTS?
7.
How does his looks rank out of the 7? Where do you rank him?
I mean, he is my bias, meaning he is my favorite.
Does that mean he's
So,
your number 1?
Obviously.
All right. Okay. All right.
2 knuckles deep.
Okay. Moving on. Sir Evan, the sexual experience. Who's your number 1 singer? And I assume you have an honorable mention.
I do have an honorable mention.
Let's do honorable mentions first.
I will honorably mention Lights, Miss Valerie, and Politner.
I didn't know her real name.
Boken.
Okay.
Or Boken.
Yeah. Okay.
I've just been listening. I listen like she's a pop singer and she just always like calms me down and I love listening to her when I'm stressed out or just in general. I've been listening to her a lot lately, and I just love her music.
Would you call her like an electrono indie pop songstress?
Very much.
Perhaps?
No, very much so. That is like the perfect way to describe her. Absolutely.
Very good. Who's your favorite, buddy?
Number one has to go to Johnny Craig.
There you go.
I haven't been listening to a terrible amount of him lately, like any of his new stuff or any of his old stuff. But when I think about it, it always comes back to him. I feel like, I definitely can attribute however good my singing is to being in choir, but I also feel that post high school, listening to him and mimicking him, like, made me a better singer, in my opinion. But I don't know.
Agree 100%.
Nah, he's amazing, and it's kind of like the podcast that Shane Told does.
Yep.
Where he's just like he's like, I don't even know if Johnny knows what he's doing, but man, that guy can sing.
Lightning in a bottle.
That's absolutely how I feel about
Eighth
him.
wonder of the world.
Eighth wonder of the world. No, he's amazing.
Number
one for Mr. Matthew.
Oh, okay. Real quick here, we are gonna do a shot in the name of my honorable mention for best singer, Johnny Craig. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do it real quick here.
Yeah.
There's your shot, sir, to Johnny Craig, who's in rehab right now. God bless you, Johnny Craig. May the rehab go well.
Godspeed. Please stop doing cocaine so you can keep singing. Please. For the love of God, please.
Johnny, I think your body's made of actual unobtainium. What's another mythical metal?
Vibranium.
Orichalcum? Anybody? Final Fantasy?
Orichalcum Plus.
Orichalcum Plus is what Johnny Craig is made out of. That guy.
Ebony Ore.
Oh yeah, Skyrim. I like that. Is that an Elder Scrolls thing? Okay, sure.
Skyrim.
Yeah. I definitely wanted to put him as my number one because anyone that listens to this scene, and if we ever get actual listeners, if you don't know who Johnny Craig is, go check him out immediately.
What are you doing with your life?
Nothing until you listen to Johnny Craig. Your life means nothing until you hear Johnny Craig sing. Wow. Just the most beautiful R&B, blue-eyed soul. He was the pioneer of it too. And I've listened to him on podcasts, and he's like, I don't know if I did start that. He's like, I have no idea. He's like, I definitely think people did it before me, and I call hard bullshit. I'm like, no way. Johnny Craig made this thing of
it popular.
Singing R&B over post-hardcore, metalcore, whatever, which is huge now. Tyler Carter, Palisades. Those are the only ones that kind of matter right now. Every Blue Swan record band is emulating Johnny Craig. Idola, yeah. Andrew Michael Wells, who's now in Dance Gavin Dance, like, just started a wave of, oh man. And that guy can't. I was listening to Kurt Travis talk about. He was like talking about smoking cigarettes and drinking, and that messing up his stage persona. The second singer for Dance Gavin Dance guys, and he was like, I had to really watch that, and that was pressure on me because Johnny Craig can get as loaded as he wants and go up there and sound like an absolute angel. Like, I'll say it again, eighth wonder of the world, Johnny Craig. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Honorable mention was Johnny Craig. My first mention. And I don't know how I feel about this, but we did this pretty quick in about 15 minutes. I'm going to actually give to Alex Gaskarth of All Time Low.
I respect that.
Because when I first started playing guitar, not recent All Time Low, listeners, please. We are future renegades or whatever the shit. And Future Heart does not count.
We are
in All Time Low's discography.
We are on our way to our 30s. We are only talking about their first few albums.
Okay, you two can talk about your first
Absolutely. I would say their first record, which nobody listens to but the party scene, and then the EP, Put Up or Shut Up, So Wrong It's Right, sure, Unicorn Poop, whatever that. Nothing personal. Dirty Work. Don't Panic. And those. So those 6 releases. Alex Gaskarth is amazing. And the earlier you go, I think the better you go. And he is what I really learned to play guitar and sing to. And when he does this thing where he is up an octave for the chorus, and then he drops the octave for the verse, and he does it every song, every time. And I kind of, not so strong as to say hate what All Time Low has become and what they just do now, because it's garbage. And I'd say that to their face, but what they used to do was absolute magic, and a big part of that was Alex Skarsgård singing balls out, and that's probably what I emulated most of the time, and probably what I still emulate. So, given that asterisk, I'll say my favorite is old Alex Skarsgård of All Time Low. Daniel, next category, favorite screamer.
Okay,
I'm excited for this one.
Do you have an honorable mention? He's thinking about it.
Can I have an honorable mention for each one and still have two at the end?
Sure.
Okay, then
If
I
you're
can do
quick
this.
about it.
Okay, so for my favorite, I have to pick John Mass.
Good choice.
I gotta. I know my biggest thing is well, he's my favorite now.
Of Dance Gavin Dance fame is where I was going with that.
Yeah,
for sure.
I didn't want to pick him because of my favorite singer and my favorite screamer, both from the same band.
From your favorite band,
But-
which makes all the sense.
But I mean, John Mess as well in Secret Band.
Yes.
See, I still like it that I can listen to that, and it is nothing but basically, it's Dance Gavin Dance without Tillian and just John Mess screaming, and I love it.
How do you feel about his lyricism, Daniel?
You mean his
my
creativity?
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
This sweet ambrosia
His
that
verbal-
flows from his mind.
His auditorial writing of the scene Bible.
It is sweet cocoa butter, and I am just
The sweet peanut butter to our jelly jam ears.
I have so many things to say, but I'm not. I'm not yet.
But he is amazing. I love him so much.
I have a question for you that I don't know if you'll be able to answer.
Probably not.
Did you listen to a lot of early Dance Gavin Dance or more new Dance Gavin Dance?
I did want to bring that up, actually,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
How do you feel about his tone from early DGD albums to later DGD
I
albums?
love it that there's such a jump so you can see his progress.
Yeah.
Early Dance Gavin Dance, just, I don't know how to put it. It's kind of like...
It's untrained.
Like, it is. It's
We
like
didn't know what he was doing.
Hail the Sun kind of a lot. Where it is, it's exactly like you said. It's untrained. And then to hear that get more defined over the years.
And you can tell, like, you can hear it in the recording. That
Absolutely.
It's not high quality.
It's not just that. His technique on Downtown Battle Mountain and Whatever I Said is Royal Ocean, the EP, and Death Star, second album, which he's on. He's not doing the screaming technique. You can hear it is all in his throat, where he's going la la la, like you can literally hear the tone, and it is awesome. And you can also hear from a recording standpoint, which by now you guys actually do know a little bit about from watching me do it and doing it with me. They're going line by line because I'd pay more money to see them before, to see old Dance Gavin Dance when they were shittier, just to see it, just to see what he sounded like live, because there's no way he could do that for more than like 15 minutes, if that, because I would just destroy your throat no matter how many drugs you were doing. But do you prefer one over and then obviously he learned the technique when he came back on Downtown Battle Mountain 2, and you can hear it, and he does the actual compared to like that thing, you know? Do you prefer one over the other, Danny?
Yeah, I definitely prefer
The newer
current
shit?
day, newer John. I like how defined it is. I like what he's saying a lot. It's a lot of funny shit.
Nonsensical.
It kind of always has been, but
Hell yeah.
love him a lot. My honorable mention, actually, I had one lined up, but I just replaced it. No idea what his name is, but the screamer from the Japanese band Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Ooh!
Super
Hell yeah.
Super good screamer.
This I do not know.
We were
show you later.
We were talking about how, creative John Mess is, like, with his lyrics and stuff.
That's a whole other level.
But this
Probably not
guy,
understanding
what he
English
does
too
with
well.
what this guy does with his vocals while he's screaming is so interesting. I mean, God, I wish I could kind of show it to you, but you just got to look it up. It's good. It's some good shit.
A lot of different tones.
Yep.
A lot of different tones.
Yep.
Like I did. Aaron, very interested to hear yours. Who is your favorite screamer?
Because I don't know many, but probably because I was such a huge fan when they came out, is Dave Escamilla, the former screamer for Crown the Empire.
Okay.
I'm down.
I'm familiar actually.
Yes.
Somewhat so.
Yeah.
Anything you want to mention about that?
I just...
Favorite song, maybe?
I mean, probably just any of the Johnny Ringo pieces, since there's like 3 of them. He just does really well, but I love it because for him, based off of just a lot of other screamers I've heard, it's just so clean. And I can actually like hear the words he's saying.
Enunciates well.
Yeah.
Cool. Makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Yeah. No longer in the band.
No.
As of, I think they've put out some singles without him. I don't know if they've put out a record. You
Has
probably
he-
know better than
They've
me.
been working on it.
Yeah.
They haven't gotten there quite yet.
Are you about to ask if he has done anything since?
Yeah, has he
He's-
joined another
He
band?
said he was going to, and I don't think he's really put
He's-
anything out.
Yeah, I followed for probably
A little bit.
after.
Because it's been a minute.
But
It's probably
yeah,
been 2
I think
years,
once
right?
he quit, it honestly, my thoughts on them kind of dropped a lot.
I hear they're really good now, though, without him. Haven't
It's
listened,
definitely
but I've
going
heard.
back to kind of their original days before they had him. When
Oh, I didn't know they ever did.
yeah, there was a time when with their first album, their first like EP that they put out, they recorded themselves, and it was all I can't remember his last name right now, but
Leo.
Andy Leo.
There you go.
Andy Leo. He was doing this. Excuse me. He was doing the screams and singing for them, and then I don't remember how they found Dave, but they did, and it kind of went from there. That's when they got their records and all that stuff. And yeah,
Appreciate it. Honorable mention? No?
unfortunately not for
Oh,
them.
you're good. You're good. Evan.
So,
It's on deck, baby.
the one and only, no honorable mentions.
Ooh.
I mean, I could honorable mention like Jake Lurs from
Sure.
August Burns
Burns
Red.
Red.
Like they're definitely my favorite metal band. But I'm gonna go with Danny on this one. I'm gonna say John Mess as well.
You want to do a shot to John Mayer?
I held off some of my opinions while he was talking, and I'm very happy with some of the things that he said.
Absolutely.
Like John Mess is like an
I robbed you of your
He-
opinions. Now you just sound like a rehab.
When I first discovered Dance Gavin Dance, like I would almost refuse to look up the lyrics that he had,
yeah.
just because of like he's an instrument to me. Like it doesn't matter what he's saying or if I know what he's saying, because I just love the sound of him screaming. Like he picks his words very meticulously because of the way they sound together, and that's what helps it make it so nonsensical and weird, is that he's doing all of that shit on purpose, and he's constantly premeditating that, and like I've just Dance Gavin Dance is my number one favorite band, and he is like probably the biggest reason for it. Like you can talk all day about Will Swan and Matt Mingus,
We talk all day about any
and
member of that band.
Tillian, but John is like the cement for me. Like he's what
really gets you.
I can
It's
listen.
what gets you past that line to make it.
I can
your
yes.
favorite
I
band.
can listen to him and not know the lyrics because of how good
Yeah.
he sounds, and then look up the lyrics and figure out like how good they are and that there's a purpose to it, however crazy and nonsensical they are. Like, he's the whole package for me. I love him.
Can you, instead of doing a favorite song, could you pick a top John Mess lyric?
Okay, so I'm paraphrasing here. I don't think I know them, so I'm just gonna, whatever. But cold blops, pops, concoction, ancient freeze or something, whatever. It was during the breakdown of Demo Team.
Okay.
And it's very like he chooses his words meticulously because of how they, not only because of what they mean and his personal meaning to the song compared to what the rational normal singing lyrics are, but also how they sound when they're said together,
I don't know much about computers, but I know that you look like a child abuser.
Solid, Danny. I was going to ask you. I'm glad you came up with that.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's.
May I, gentlemen?
Yes.
A fresh can of brock.
Yes.
I'll be leaning toward. Wait. What is it? A fresh can of broccoli. I can hate you when you are talking.
Okay. A fresh can of broccoli. I can hate you when you are
talking. A fresh can of guac. I'll be leaning towards a centimeter short on much.
Okay, yeah. Close enough. I think it's gawking instead of talking.
Oh, okay. So they do
yeah.
that. That's my favorite John Mess lyric. Who shot for John Mess?
Shot for John Mess. I'm trying to think of. You already poured me one. Holy shit, dude.
Think about it, and
I'm trying to think of.
Is that his stage name or is that his real name? I think it's his real name.
That's his real name.
I think it's his real name.
I think I relate to him on
mess,
some
live a
levels.
mess. Sorry.
Didn't you say you wished he had like a mosh call that was like, I'm about to make a mess?
I wish.
All-time favorite.
It's about to get messy.
There you go.
Let's get John.
I do have one favorite. I do have another favorite lyric.
Please go.
I don't even fucking feel nobody. I don't even fucking feel nobody. I keep sucking up the feeling that it's all waste and I'm just waiting in a body.
What's the one from Liar that's like a penis towers high that's coming at your feet?
Yeah.
Any
there's
John,
there's a lot of sexual innuendo in that song.
He's a sexy man.
He's a sexy man.
I will claim a little bit here. I'm the only one with his words tattooed on my body.
It's true. That's very true.
For now,
I didn't even pick Ollie Sykes, and I've got his.
Okay,
well, we still have to get this.
We'll move on here, but I should mention that I believe there's meaning. No, I believe there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that agnostic stuff they get in there. Okay,
absolutely. First thing I say in the morning is, okay, continue.
Fuck that shit!
I tried to save the censor.
Rock Solid is actually the best. Dancing on. Oh god,
that's true.
Okay. You guys are not going to be as familiar with this, and I take a little bit of pride in that. With the real one, my honorable mention is actually Matt Tuck from Bullet for My Valentine.
Oh, okay.
For favorite screamer. And again, I'm going to put an asterisk on this. Mm-hmm. The Poison, their first record.
Yes.
He just has that tone, which I will get into with my favorite, where I obviously thought about John Mess, and he didn't even make my mentionables because as far as listenability, I guess, what do you call that? I actually don't find John Mess that enjoyable to listen to screaming, and that's why I haven't really delved into Secret Band and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
As you guys already mentioned, what really makes him stand out so much is his lyricism. So I really have to kind of sit down and like analyze that and write it down in the John Mess Bible that I'm writing. That will be, as a Christian, the New Testament, the New Testament. But anyway, Matt Tuck from Bullet for My Valentine, huge band, definitely probably bigger than Dance Gavin Dance, or at least was right. Probably getting up there nowadays, but in that first, which is kind of stupid to even say, you guys, in that first record, but I've seen them live in videos, and he really can't do it anymore. He was one of those guys who, and I think this adds to it, basically immediately had a tonsillectomy. Or some kind of throat surgery, because he was probably doing it wrong. Mm-hmm. But something about screaming wrong makes it so much better.
And you see all these bands like coming out, like the screamers, like doing a hell of a lot more singing now because they can't do it anymore.
Well, it's a pretty common track record for a band to start heavy and go lighter, at least in terms of screaming.
That's true.
Because it's really hard to throw. And when that's your career, and if you're doing that, 200 days out of the year, it's like living in Portland. Like, yeah, that overcast shit 200 days a year, it makes me want to kill myself.
Right.
That screaming, that damage on my throat 200 days a year is going to ruin your throat. It's really not sustainable no matter how much you do it or are good at it or whatever. It's an unnatural sound. But the sounds he made on that first record, again, like All Time Low, when I was learning to sing and scream and play guitar, really shaped how I even do it now, 10 years later. And just that fucking sound, which is in my favorite of, it just sounds like he's tearing the air in front of the words, and it's so heavy.
Yeah.
You guys, that's such a scene kid thing to say, but it's so much heavier than, I think, that's why I asked you, Danny, like, which John Mess do you prefer? The early John Mess, I think, had a little bit more of that quality of he's just fucking up what happens between his mouth and the microphone, and it's so good.
It's raw.
It's real. I can't think of a better word for it than just raw.
Because he doesn't
tears it.
He doesn't know he doesn't know he's doing anything wrong yet. So he just goes for it.
So good. Go listen to The Poison. Mm-hmm. That's what really shaped even my guitar playing too. Of some, and that's what people have told me. Somewhere between All Time Low and Bullet for My Valentine. that is how I learned to play guitar. So he's my honorable mention. I meant to be much quicker about that, but still kind of does it on a record. Not so much. Bullet for My Valentine has kind of fallen from grace in this. They're still good. I listened to their last record, but I don't know. Anyway, my favorite screamer, which you guys I wish were more familiar with, and I've tried to push on you. Volumes. Do you guys remember Volumes?
Yes.
Oh, there is a guy. See here, Danny's tone of voice. Like, oh yeah, I remember that band.
I remember that band.
Just kidding. I haven't listened to them in forever.
You have. I sent you some songs, and you did, and you were like, that was really good. They have 3 records, 2 of which they're another dual vocalist band. And the guy I'm talking about is Michael Barr, who now makes like I Wanna Fuck Yo shit, R&B, hip-hop stuff. Yeah. That's apparently really good that I haven't listened to. I agree with your sentiment. I agree with your I don't know. I've heard it's really good. I haven't listened to it. But he used to be a fantastic screamer, and he's the guy that's doing the Devil May Cry soundtrack. He did like the lead thing on Devil May Cry 5. He's that guy. But he had that same. He did volumes 1 and 2. Volumes 1, he only screamed, and Gus, the other guy, also screamed. And then volumes record 2, he screamed and sang. And then he left the band, and now they have Mike Terry. But he does have a very nice singing voice, but he had just that vocal quality of screaming that really just, to me, I describe it as he is tearing the air in his throat. Mm-hmm. It is just incredible. Mm-hmm. And I wish you guys listen to more of those first 2 volumes records because they're incredible. Also, they invented Jen, so get on my fucking level. But so Michael Barr is my favorite screamer. Daniel, your favorite singer screamer? Did you pick one, or are you picking on the fly? And are you going to say Oliver Sykes?
I was going to, but now I listen to him more, but I feel like that's so generic, so I'm going to go with the guy from Misfortune.
Okay.
Is he a Mikey? I feel like he's a Mikey.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's like
He was
Mikey
going to be my
Sullivan.
honorable mention, but I was sure somebody else was going to.
You know he like
Ollie
beat his
Sykes.
girlfriend or something, right?
Okay, I like Ollie Sykes.
I mean, we're just
Ollie
talking about.
Sykes is just so great. He just sings like
Mikey Sullivan only screamed on like 2 songs
like
on that record, dude.
the high.
We're just talking
The
about
high
the voice,
part
man.
of Doom
Okay,
for
okay,
Bring Me the Horizon.
Do you like his? Okay, no, I understand. Actually, I understand what you're going for. Actually, because he has a beautiful singing voice, and the screaming did it.
No,
for you.
he's got a great voice, and he screams rarely, which makes it kind of
Another mention, by the way, of a band that emulated Johnny
Special.
Craig's tone.
yeah.
Yeah,
He definitely
absolutely.
does. Definitely on
Don't
the first
approve
record.
of beating his girlfriend, though.
Or being a piece
and
of
I
shit.
don't have or
But
being a piece of shit. And I
sings
don't
and
have a
screams
ton
real
to.
great. Okay,
Yep.
you have his favorite
Nope.
scream. Okay,
Next.
Ollie Sykes is a wonderful.
absolutely.
He's really good. He was going to be my
Absolutely.
favorite, but I wanted to keep it open.
Did you guys know he just
Yeah.
tore? Did you guys know just after this big Ammo tour, the First Love tour, he tore Vocal Noid or something like that? Again, I think.
Again, well, considering the
Yeah.
screaming he was doing back in like Chelsea Smile and shit.
Well, they did the medley in Europe on this tour. They did the Europe leg first, I believe, and they did the hard shit medley, and they did like Diamonds Are Forever and Pray for Plagues and stuff like that. And he did the screaming, and then they played Medicine, you know, and people were like, whoa! And then they came to America and they didn't do it, and people were mad.
They didn't do Medicine.
They didn't do the medley,
the medley.
which makes sense because maybe he did it in Europe, and he was like, guys, that's too much in my throat. I can't do both. I can scream the shit out of everything, or I can try to sing pop. I can't do both.
Do both, yeah.
And I can see him coming over here and still going balls to the walls, trying to sing even Medicine 5 days a week, an octave down,
Yeah.
and still tearing.
That's what
I think.
They'll key change it to sing lower.
Did you pick one actually? Mike, do you want the guy from Misfortune? Or do you
Sure,
want
yeah.
Alex
No,
Sykes?
That's
that's
his.
Okay, no, that's good. I'm sorry, I'm losing track.
No,
Okay.
I'm giving you shit.
Aaron, favorite screamer singer? Evan shot for Ollie Sykes.
Shout for
Do
Ollie
we
Sykes.
need to wait for it for your list?
No.
Okay.
Dude, no.
I mean,
the
my
woman
top would
speak.
probably be Ollie Sykes, probably just because I don't know many. Otherwise, probably going back to Dave Escamilla from Crown the Empire. It's just he does well with the screaming, but also if you listen to enough of the songs from Crown the Empire when he was still doing it, his just regular singing voice is just beautiful. It's just, again, it's clean, it's nice.
Ollie's.
No, Dave's.
Well, who's your favorite singer screamer?
That would be Ollie then. Ollie definitely, just because, again, I don't know many, but I've also just been listening to a lot of Bring Me the Horizon right now.
Did I cut you off? Was Dave your honorable mention?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
No
okay. Did you have more to say about Dave?
No, not
Okay, I'm
really.
sorry. I fucked that up.
You're fine. No, that's basically it though, because just I've been listening to a lot of Bring Me the Horizon lately. It's just it works. It just works.
I didn't
well.
know Dave from Crown sang ever.
For actually, surprisingly, while I said that stuff like Johnny Ringo, I loved his screaming in, he actually sings the majority of the actual song Johnny Ringo.
Which is a Crown song, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Does he have that harsher singing tone from being a screamer?
No, actually.
No, he's still pretty clean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think makes it really nice too.
What about the duality of Ollie screaming to singing does it for you? I'm going to put you under the
Maybe
microscope
just because I
here.
can, like, at least while I'm alone, I can, like, kind of.
I can pretend he's singing to me.
No, actually, I can pretend
Yes,
that
Ollie,
I
yeah.
I'm not cheating on him and fucking a French tattoo artist. That was me.
No, it's probably because I can maybe, like, sing along more with it.
What is your favorite Ollie singing track? Off the top of your head. One of your favorites.
Just because I've listened to it so much is Sempiternal.
For singing?
Yeah. Well, no. At least for screaming Sempiternal, but
okay.
it's like...
I was going to say, that's a really good pick for the midway, which is what this
Yeah,
category is
true.
about. That's a really
but, I mean,
solid
it's
pick,
just a
actually.
good song in general.
Have you gone deeper into their discography to hear him, like,
Not-
just screaming?
No, fortunately.
You should.
I'm
I
just
would
now
love to
starting
see
to
you.
get back into like.
I would love to
type
see you
of
get into
music
doing
scene.
yoga to like there is a hell. I can see you getting into that shit.
That's
Oh
my
my
dream.
I know, that'd be cool. Any other words on it?
No, I'm good.
Great pick, amazing pick, Mr. Evan.
All right. I will honorably mention Craig Owens.
Okay.
So
I thought he was going to be your favorite. I think I know who your favorite is now.
He's not my favorite. Because like we've talked a lot in the past
Because
about
Grand Palace Ballet is
unstoppable. It really is. It really is. Because we've talked a lot in the past of like the charm of old school Chiodos is that he doesn't hit the notes.
It's so good.
But that's what makes him good. And then when he screams, his scream is so good. I think like it just comes out of nowhere and it's fucking awesome.
I don't know if we've talked about this. They put an effect on it, right?
They
At
must.
least on All's Well That Ends Well.
They
At
must.
least on that first record. Like it is not the same as when he does his clean.
Because it probably
They put like a radio effect on it, right?
some kind of auto-tune or something.
At least on the... It's not auto-tune. It's definitely...
I mean, more or less.
It's an effect.
It's an
You're not.
effect.
I'll show you.
It's an
You know when they
effect.
do the singing, they do backgrounds. It's going. So baby, don't. You know that thing.
Okay,
He goes from I'm singing like this.
Yeah, I see
He
what you're
does. They
saying.
put an effect on it.
Yeah.
And when I started doing screaming, I did the same fucking thing, which is cupping the microphone when you scream live to make it like way louder like this, because you can go.
It
And
hides
like
the shitty part
amplifies
of it.
yeah. And they did that at least the first record, right?
Oh yeah. Because maybe they were just starting out, or they had an album before that, but they were just starting out, and he wasn't that good, so they were hiding.
Still works.
They were hiding the badness of it.
Still works so well. Do you have a favorite?
I do have a favorite. Shane Told.
Oh, I meant favorite. Chiodos
Oh,
track.
sorry.
No. Oh man.
No. Okay, so let's go back to favorite Chiodos song or him.
Favorite Craig Owens track because he does it on all of them.
As far as like his screaming, probably like Two Birds Stoned at Once.
Solid.
Not
a drugs track. Did
Um,
you think of that?
I did not think of that. No, I mean I did, but just now you reminded me of it.
Do you want to come back to it?
No.
Two Birds is good.
Two Birds is good. Stop Reading, Start Doing Push-Ups.
Fuck yeah. Oh my God.
Undertaker's Thirst for Revenge.
Yeah.
My
Anything he's ever done.
Swagger Has a Name.
Oh, I haven't listened to that song.
Yeah.
Okay. So your favorite screamer singer
My favorite is Shane Told
from
Silverstein.
Oh,
Every time, like I thought about it for a minute, but every time I come back to it, like his singing is so good and his screaming is so good, and he can flip the switch like that. Like he knows how to do both. He knows how to do both really good, and a lot of their songs incorporate both.
almost all of them.
Almost all of them. Like there are some songs.
You have to pressure us to think of a Silverstein song without any screaming.
I mean I mean, like,
You know what really impresses me
so
about
good.
Shane, who should be on my list and he's not. If we'd done like a top 3 for everything and just made it top 5, just made this a 3-hour.
This is why we have honorable mentions.
Yeah, he has said in podcasts when he records, he likes to do both at the same time,
and it
and
comes
they're
across.
shitty. They're one shitty record, like audio wise.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Their third one, Arrivals and Departures. They were in California and they were in a new space. And they had a guy that
The
they
shitty
didn't like.
producer.
Yeah, and he was like, "No, we're gonna do clean singing one day, screaming a different day. And Shane, which nobody would argue with. I certainly would not. I'd be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, give me 2 weeks. Let me practice, do the cleans, give me a week off, give me another week to practice screams, then let me go into the studio. And Shane was like, fuck that. I do both live. That's what I know how to do.
Exactly.
And it's their shittiest wreck for fans and the band. They're like, fuck that.
He knows how to do it, so listen to him.
He is an icon. Fantastic choice.
He's amazing.
Do you have a favorite Silverstein track? Or just if Shane told... Can I pick for you?
Favorite Silverstein track of all time will always and remain The Artist.
I was gonna say The Artist.
Always The Artist.
Absolutely.
Honorable mention would be like Medicine, because he goes back and forth a lot.
How many times have we seen Silverstein live? Just twice?
I probably twice. The one we went to where they did the 10-year anniversary of Discovering the Waterfront was hands down and remains the best concert I've ever been to.
I died that day happy. I was like, this is the best I'm ever gonna be. I always this is the best I'm ever gonna feel.
I always love the acoustic shit they come out with. The end with him and lights. Like, fucking awesome. No, Shane Total is amazing.
Side
Silverstein
note,
is amazing.
You're gonna drive down to Denver one of these days, and we're gonna do a whole podcast about how much we love Silverstein and Dance Gavin Dance and shit.
Yes, please.
Fantastic pick. Any other words?
And no other words?
Awesome.
On to you, sir.
I'm trying to be the odd man out on scene shit. My honorable mention is Jeremy McKinnon. Day to Remember. I can't in good conscience shot for Jeremy McKinnon.
Shot for Jeremy McKinnon.
Yeah, how do you talk about singer screamers without mentioning Jeremy McKinnon? Again, one of those guys. I'm not gonna play the same card as like fucking Alex Gaskarth and stuff. He has remained a powerhouse. I feel like his screaming has deteriorated since Homesick a little bit. He doesn't scream as low as he used to.
That's true.
But he still sings balls to the wall.
Still think, his screaming is still on
I think
point
it was probably a
solid.
tonal thing. Like, he just can't do it anymore, and they're now a career legacy band, basically. You know?
Didn't they just like kind of take a break from touring, and now they just announced
they
the new
just
tour.
announced that Midwest thing, and I'm so pissed they're not coming to Colorado.
I mean,
I'm actually really mad about it.
I mean, they did say like a bunch of the cities are
that
cities
we
have never been through, so I can understand that.
This is their mark my words right now. They will play one new song off this upcoming record for these weird Midwest cities. And
do you think are they gonna come out with it in time? Are they gonna drop a single in time?
Fantastic question. I have to look at the first date of the tour. They just really. I got an email. I haven't been to a Day to Remember tour since Danny in like October of 2013, maybe.
Have they been?
Was the last time I bought a Day to Remember ticket, and I still got an email like pre-sale just the other day, like pre-sale for Day to Remember the tour that's not coming to your state.
Yeah.
And I was like, well,
get
fuck.
An email about it.
Okay. Like, I'll drive to Ohio. Shit.
Thanks
I don't know.
for ruining my day.
I would take... I might. I don't know. Maybe.
Have they...
With a new job, I might just buy it and take you. And, like, I guess we're going to Ohio for a day.
Are they in the studio?
Like we did in New Mexico. They have released nothing.
But are they in? Have they recorded anything? Are they in the studio?
They have released nothing.
They haven't
since
said.
Bad Vibrations.
They haven't said anything.
Which they did with Bad Vibrations. They dropped Paranoia, and people are like, "What the fuck is this? Is this a single? Is this a record?" And they were like, "Ha ha ha! We don't know. We don't know." And then a record came. So don't you dare fool me. They're a bunch of fucking Ocala boys. They're a bunch of LA boys. They don't know how to play this game.
They're Florida boys.
They're hitting this big sexy tour that I follow them all on Instagram. They all blasted the shit out of it. You're dead on. I want a record, but there will probably be a single. If it's in time for the tour, I'll lose my mind. I'll be jerking it for days to whatever the fuck They Don't Remember puts out. Aaron and Danny are real bored. My real pick, which you're going to be even more bored with, I went with Aaron Pauley. Formerly of Evan.
Oh my god, now I'm blanking.
Jamie's Elsewhere.
Jamie's Elsewhere.
Do you remember the record? They said a storm was coming.
Yes.
They said a storm was coming. 2010. We were like 19.
Oh my god.
I know. I was just deep
graduating.
Cut. I had to go deep cut. His performance he's in Of Mice and Men now,
and he's been screaming because Austin left.
Austin left like 2 records ago.
Well, yeah,
One record. They have one full record with just Aaron Paul.
Yeah,
and he's the guy. He's playing bass guitar.
So
He's doing lead vocals. He's doing lead screams, and he still fucks the shit out of both. Mm-hmm. But Jamie's Elsewhere, They Said a Storm Was Coming, is easily in my top 5 records of all time, and his performance on that record as the sole screamer and singer. Again, one of those things really shaped how I do it now, and I have to give him credit. Mm-hmm. All right.
Come
We're
back
still under an hour, guys. I'm sorry. We threw this in for variety's sake, but we're doing a shot for Jeremy McKinnon here. Danny, your favorite rapper?
So I have 3 to talk about.
Evan, Jeremy McKinnon?
Jeremy McKinnon.
I poured you one, right?
Danny,
Okay.
go ahead.
So, first one, Chance the Rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Good guy.
I just like my only problem with him is like
Let him defend it first. Let him defend.
Well, he's a good singer, but he his rapping is all right. It's back and forth. I think it's kind of funny because like one of my favorite songs by him is called Sunday Candy, and he definitely sings in that. The chorus is really nice. His rapping is all right. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
I don't like how nasally his voice gets.
Yeah, sometimes it does get pretty nasally.
What's the Zach cigarette hole song?
Cocoa Butter Kisses.
I miss my cocoa.
Oh, is that? Oh,
How does it actually go, though?
I didn't know that was him.
I can't remember.
Because I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that was him.
Yep.
Okay.
I got burn holes in my hoodie on my think I miss my cocoa butter
There's
kisses.
a new respect from Evan.
I think we
He's
all
real
addicted.
good. The other one I want to talk about,
Because we listen to that song.
my
Balls
other
Out on
honorable
Acid.
mention.
My mama think I stink.
Oh my god! Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, everything I'm yelling.
Cigarettes, cigarettes. My mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodie. All my homies think it stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
I think we all addicted. There it is.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Good guy.
Sick
For sure.
Kit Kat.
Other one.
For sure.
Other one.
For sure.
Little Dicky.
Little Dicky.
Little Dicky, so this is the thing I want to talk about. He has a lot of funny stuff. He's a funny rapper. Which
Internet,
is good.
if you didn't know,
The
we
sensation.
might all be white.
Yeah. Very good.
You mean might.
But when
Funhouse joke.
when he actually raps, though, he's really good. And like his serious stuff. Like he has a song called "What If
Where
Russell."
did we put the fucking webcam for this shit?
Oh my god!
For Aaron giving it up to God there. Okay, sorry, Danny.
He has a song called "What If Russell Westbrook Was Born on a Farm." It's a funny title, really good song, really good rapper.
No idea what you're talking about.
When he actually raps, he is very talented. Mm-hmm. And then his funny stuff.
I think
is
I've heard that song.
entertaining. And then my favorite rapper is Logic.
Oh.
As a rapper, I know he's white. He's half black. He's half black.
A really terrible comment to make, but
I know. Anyways,
what is it?
Oh my god, who gives
What's
two
the comment
shits
I'm
what your
gonna make?
skin color is?
Stop it.
That's
What's the comment I'm gonna
Stop it.
make? The anything is
Welcome
worse.
to the Kimberly Boys, if you didn't know.
Okay, do it.
I was gonna say if one of our favorite rappers has no.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Anyways,
Logic.
I like Logic a lot.
Oh my god. Everything I do, you know I do it for the
Is
squad.
that is he? No.
He also
1-800.
1-800.
1-800. Okay.
Wu-Tang Forever.
Who's the
Great
one that
song.
does? Who's the one that's like, I'm the motherfucking greatest?
Kendrick Lamar.
No.
No.
Futuristic.
Yes.
Futuristic.
Yes.
Futuristic.
That's it.
I know.
Okay.
I heard I'm the motherfucking
No.
greatest, and immediately I was like, King Kuta.
Logic. Yeah. Logic. No.
King Kuta. Ever.
I
Taking no losses. Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
I hear 1-800 on the radio all the time. I fucking love
Which
it.
is like a
It's very
2016
good.
song.
I love that
Super
song.
good.
Everything you know.
Super good.
I
Super
feel come out of
fucking
my mind.
The music video is super
Mind
awesome,
can
too.
relate, yeah.
Real good.
Cool. You got a favorite track?
I like Wu-Tang Forever.
Which is
Driving Miss Daisy. He does with Childish Gambino. Very good song.
Logic or
Logic. It's
Logic.
a Logic song featuring Childish Gambino. That one, Every Day, he does with Marshmello, the kind of EDM guy. It's not my favorite song, but it's entertaining. It's a very...
Have you heard Everybody? You said Everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Wait, no. I didn't say Everybody.
What'd you say? Never mind.
Every Day.
Okay. Those are two Logic songs?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Every Day and Everybody are
Yep.
two Logic songs?
Yep.
Well, fuck. Alright. Oh, shit. Aaron, what's your favorite rap?
Rapping, yeah.
Give him a mention? Give
Eminem.
him an honorable mention? I feel
I
like you
bet
would.
it's Eminem.
We stop.
6X9.
We don't have Bruce.
XXX Tentacion.
We don't have Bruce to defend us. Oh, not our manager.
A white person liking a white rapper. Surprise me.
I really need you guys to
But
envision
except
me
my
going to court
favorite
for this to
rapper-
defend it. Like 6 to 12 shots deep on Taka. Like that's what we have.
I mean, but see, I like the fact that you say white person likes the white rapper because technically, my favorite rapper / like rappers are not.
South Korean.
They are South
They're
Korean.
South-
Boom.
It is the rap line of BTS. It is 3 of them, and they a lot of that's
They
the
have
thing.
3 rappers out of the 7?
I mean, they
Yes.
have 7 people. Yeah.
Yes, you have 3 rappers.
If they all sing, they have to do different
I don't
things.
know why you're looking at me like that when Backstreet Boys and NSYNC have like one.
Dude,
And look where they are now.
Are you kidding me?
Headlining fucking Las Vegas for
Oh
$1
my
million
god!
a night?
I will defend Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and Britney Spears to my
Yes!
grave.
Oh my god.
Yes,
To my
Evan,
grave.
yes.
Your favorite rapper is all 3
I grew up with
from
that
BTS.
shit.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Basically, I mean, they're all super great.
Oh,
No,
Aaron.
that's a fair answer. That's a.
It's a rap line. How do you pick one from just the one line?
When
Well,
they
because
all
you're
do
the
it.
first person.
You gotta rip that whole line,
If
Matt.
I had to pick,
I need you to stop.
okay, if you
talking.
want me to pick one from the 3,
Yeah, who's the most
Is-
attractive? Is what I'm asking you.
they're all very attractive. But
No, I said
think
who's the
one where
most
I
attractive.
I don't know, man. But I think
Her.
the one.
I know
that
you've been
I
with my
listen
brother
to the
long enough
most-
to admit to which South Korean plastic surgery boy you're
The
most
one
attracted
with the
to.
smallest conscience.
Face.
To relate to your boyfriend.
Jeez.
And by conscience,
That
I mean
was the
dick.
joke.
No, but if I had to pick between those 3, between the 3 of them, is we're gonna go by his rap name is August D.
I need you to recite
Hey,
a line right now.
I was-
Actually, Danny and we kind of did one new asterisk to this rule for your favorite rapper. I need you to do it live right now on the podcast.
I don't know.
I
if
can-
can
And
do that.
actually, we have a couple minutes, so I might require this for my favorite entry for everybody.
I don't even know.
I'm telling you right now, I can't
I will
do
say
that.
there's a song called "So Far Away" where he features another artist. I don't remember her name, but it's just It's so good. Otherwise, just look up the song August D by August D. I'll show y'all it after this. It's freaking great. But otherwise, like, continuing on with things, like, probably honorable mention. I don't even know what in the hell.
What is going on right now?
They try and say don't do these things. What do they do?
Danny's sending secret messages. Over text. Okay.
Next time we're gonna make it even better.
Was that your honorable mention?
No, those are my real ones.
Okay,
but honorable mention still staying in.
fuck.
So boo. Still staying in South Korea.
Gosh, bless America.
From Blackpink.
Oh, okay, now I want to talk to you.
Okay, so you two stop losing your mind.
Danny's sending me fucking cliff notes of his intestinal tract. What's the one for Blackpink where she's like, "You're basic, I'm sexy"? What's that one? Because that's the one I want to hear.
I want to fucking know what you guys are texting each other.
I want to say that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Right now, because I'm too focused on you two trying to breathe.
I need to move on. I think we might be 10 minutes over. Evan, who's your fucking favorite rapper?
Okay, so
Please say Lights.
Sure, I'll say mine.
Rocket Boken. She's 4. She's on 1 Blessed to Fall track, and she talked, and that's good enough.
I think they're technically a hyphen, so they have both last names. That's probably Boken's fault.
Light spoken.
Politener Boken.
Who's your favorite fucking rapper? Do you have an honorable mention?
So I'm just gonna say, like, we don't need to talk a shit ton about them, but my honorable mentions are Tech 9.
I'm staying.
God damn you guys! You need to calm down.
Okay.
Calm the fuck down.
Okay, that's good. Tech 9's a hot rapper. Whatever.
Yeah, Tech 9 is a hot rapper.
Okay,
so my honorable mentions are Tech 9,
Danny fucked it off.
God damn it. Childish Gambino.
Is your favorite or your honorable mention?
No, honorable mention.
You have 2 honorable mentions?
You need to listen.
I have 3. My third
That
one.
wasn't allowed!
That was allowed because I decided that I literally said it the whole time. You weren't listening.
Okay.
Tech 9, Childish Gambino, and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
They're fucking really good. I love anything that Childish Gambino does. Kendrick Lamar is really fucking good. Tech 9 raps fast as shit, and I love it. I
You need to leave. Evan, just please.
Keep going.
You need to silence your laughter. Tech 9 is fucking awesome. He like raps about important shit, and he raps really fucking fast. And he always impresses me. My number 1 favorite is Eminem. I can't, like, it, you know, it's...
You don't have him at least somewhere in the lineup.
I don't even think of that motherfucker.
No, he's amazing, like...
I could beat the shit out of Marshall Mathers if you fucking walked in here right now. He's like 5'7". Like, I could just put that motherfucker to the ground.
Who gives 2 shits? It's not about
his
kicking
street
his ass.
cred. Whatever.
He can fucking pull any lyric out of his ass like nothing,
out of
and
his fucking large collar. Right?
That is true. God damn you!
What are you talking about?
Eminem.
I like Eminem's.
No, he's amazing. No,
my favorite rapper is Childish Gambino because it's the only one I've listened to a whole record to, and he's really good.
That's why I
gentlemen and ladies, we are Sweatpants Factory.
No, what are their rappers? Did
What?
they say? Sorry.
We all went around. We did it. It's done. You took fucking 4, dude.
I literally just realized that.
We are Sweatpants Factory, unfortunately. This was Sweatshop number 4. No name's got a poop. Brain got a shit. T-4 till the brain's got a shit.
If you're listening to us, please also listen to Dance Kevin Dance.
Oh no. Okay. We love you. Bye.